Hello everyone, it's JL, and welcome back to another addition to the 2021 Disney Princess Bullet Journal series. For July, I chose the princess that reminds me the most of the summer season, the Sundrop herself, Rapunzel. As usual, to gain some inspiration for creating my monthly spreads, I watched the film The Princess is From, as well as listened to the soundtrack. So, after I watched Tangled, it just reminded me how much I relate to Rapunzel. I still remember watching it in theaters with my friends, and our jaws dropped when we saw Mother Gothel, because she reminded us so much of Madre. The curly hair, hazel eyes, her mannerisms, it's creepy. Even when I took Madre to see the movie, during the Mother Knows Best song, she looked at me in awe, then leaned in to whisper, "Oh my god, it's me." And the more I compared Rapunzel's relationship with Gothel with my relationship with Madre, it's kind of funny how similar it is. For instance, how Mother Gothel teases Rapunzel, how overprotective she is, the whole I love you more, I love you most moments, etc. But the creepy thing was how they both use hair to feel young. Now, I'm not saying I have magical hair like Rapunzel, but during this time, Madre was coloring her hair similar to my color, and when she did that, a lot of people thought we were sisters. Especially when I was in high school with short hair, we were thought to be twins. So, in a way, she felt younger around me, while I felt twice my age. But that was a long time ago. Since then, she's embraced her natural color, as I've embraced my natural silver highlights. But I relate to Rapunzel in other ways, outside the whole being isolated and raised by an overprotective parent. We are both artistic, compassionate, and enthusiastic about the simple things. I would probably say out of the Disney princesses that I'm a combination of Belle, Rapunzel, and Elsa, even though she's a queen. I wonder if my friends would agree. Hey, guys, go down in the comments and tell me if you agree or not. Anyway, back to the planning. And here is my cover page. As you can see, I added yellow marker to her hair because the gold glitter pin didn't stand out as much as I wanted. But everything else looks great. I love how I had her hair extend to the background to make the word dream as part of the quote. And, of course, she has to have her favorite weapon of choice, the frying pan, as her symbol. So, let's move on to the calendar. For this month, I decided to do the same Dutch door layout as June, because for what's going to happen this month, I need a big calendar. I knew the lanterns would be the main aesthetic because they are not only a plot point, I just love that scene. It's so beautiful. Disney really outdid themselves with I See the Light. The idea was to make the lanterns be headers for the month and weekdays, then have them float onto the social media page that lies beneath the calendar, which you will see when I make my Dutch door. At first, I was gonna do my usual floating calendar and then decorate the pages with stickers. But then I had an idea when I saw this sticker of Rapunzel with a lantern. What if I connected that top line to the sticker and had that line look like Rapunzel's hair? So I decided to connect the lines so it looked like her hair was shaping the calendar. Then to make it stand out more, I decided to add yellow marker just like I did for the cover page But unfortunately, that marker was drying out, so you can see me push it to the very end, and I actually go back at one point and add a different yellow marker to it because that marker was just dead. There was no way to get any more out of it. And now I'm just going to make my Dutch door, which will open to my monthly focus and my updated social media planning page. And then I'm just going to add a few more lanterns as well as social media headers for YouTube and Instagram. And with a little bit of editing magic, I'll finish off this calendar. Voila! I am so glad I decided to color in the lanterns. It really ties it all together. Now, let's finish my social media and monthly focus spreads. Oh, and these berries down here have a cute story to them, which I'll tell you in a little bit. But right now, I'm just setting up my monthly focus section where I write down my top 3 things I want to work on for the month, and below that I have my expectations area of what I expect to happen during the month. And then my last final touches for the social media page is to write down the days of the month so that I can write down whatever I plan on posting, as well as adding a little sticker header in the corner. Okay, now it's story time. So, you see those little purple dots on the bottom of the page? Well, my nephew was sitting on my lap eating blueberries while I was sketching out my layouts for the month, and when he grabbed the table to hoist himself up off of my lap, he accidentally touched the edge of my journal, and at first I freaked out, but then I just laughed it off and cleaned him up because that's what you have to do sometimes. Don't get mad, just laugh. Plus, it made a nice little memory. With the last lantern colored, the pages are complete. Now, you may notice a slight change with my planning page because I have all the days to the right, and my YouTube section is smaller since I don't plan to do many videos. Plus, I gave myself some space to write down any content ideas I have for next month. I actually prefer this layout because here I can plan my content while looking at my full calendar, so that totally worked out. And I love how this turned out. I mean, yes, the calendar is a bit boxy considering it's supposed to be her hair, but I think it works out in the end, so I'm happy with everything. Oh, and I will be sure to fill in my monthly focus section. In fact, that's one of my top 3 things to do this month. Plus, use my social media planning page. Alright, so let's move on. Because this month is all about Rapunzel, I wanted to do some spreads that related to her. Another favorite scene of mine is seeing how excited and terrified Rapunzel was when she first left her tower. Smelling the grass, the dirt, feeling the summer breeze, etc. Just enjoying the simple things in life. So, I decided to do a One Joy a Day page, which is similar to a gratitude log or the one line a day spreads I've seen others do. And it doesn't have to be something big. It could be something small, like I got Starbucks, or we had a family game night. Whatever made me smile on that day, I will write down. This was actually inspired by a prompt I read in my Let That Shit Go journal, because I thought it was perfect for my Rapunzel month. So I will be updating this list on my Instagram account on my story every now and then, so if you're curious, check out my handle. This month, I will not be doing the rolling task list like I have for the past couple months. Instead, I created a chore and babysitting tracker page inspired by the When Will My Life Begin scene, because that's when she does her chores. So it's basically the same as a habit tracker, but the babysitting section is a little more detailed so that I can keep track of when I get paid. So each chore has a mini calendar where I will highlight the day I complete that chore. Now, I don't want to bore you with all the writing I have to do, so with another dose of editing magic, I'll be finished. Alright, perfect. Now we just need to add a little decoration to the page. And now it is time for our final spread, setting up the first weekly layout, where the theme is introducing Rapunzel and Mother Gothel. As I said before, I wanted lanterns to be the main aesthetic for the month, so I decided to also use them for my days of the week in my weekly layouts. And then I had this nice little gold border to separate the days. And then up top I used screenshots from the movie to show Rapunzel's dream of seeing the lights, while on the bottom I chose the screenshot of Mother Gothel cherishing Rapunzel's hair to show what she only cared about. Then I added the quote, "When will my life begin?" and colored in the lanterns as the final touches. And with that, we are ready to move on to the final flip through. Oh, I just love how this month turned out. I'm so happy with how my ideas came to fruition with the cover page, the calendar, I mean everything. I'm just so happy with the final results. Plus, I just love how colorful it is. I am just so happy with all the spreads I made. I mean, it just feels so nice to feel motivated and creative again after last month's funk. Oh, and I'm sure you can see that I have the rest of the weeks sketched out, but I will be saving those for my July weekly setup video. So, that will be posted soon, so just stay tuned for that. I'm just so excited for this month. I'm looking forward to seeing my sister when she comes to visit. Do you have any summer plans? Whatever they are, make sure to stay cool, because it's getting hot. Thank you for watching until the end. If you enjoy my content, click that like button, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more drama.